What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Indoor Walking Club. Today we've got a fun workout for you that is going to be a little bit different. We're focusing on the back body today. So through our walking workout moves, you're going to notice a little bit of glute activation, a little bit more leg activation, but no weights needed for that portion of the workout. Then at the end, we've got our bonus back day. So what we're going to do is grab one medium to heavy weight or just a heavy object at home. If you've got a container of laundry detergent, a gallon of milk, keep the lid on, and you can use that. Get creative with it, but one heavy to medium weight for those last final moves. We've got a couple sets of those, a little mobility cool down, and you'll be on your way in under 35 minutes.
All right, so we've got about 20 minutes of an indoor walk, and then again, it's gonna be followed by that bonus back workout with some mobility for the back and stretching at the end. So we're just starting here with a quick step touch side to side, just inviting that mobility and motion into the body again. I don't know about you, I was seated before I actually performed this workout, so I just kind of wanted to start it out nice and slow. So relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, step it side to side, start bringing that mobility and motion through the upper body by swinging the arms. And we're gonna get right into it. After a couple moves like this, we're gonna work through the shoulders, the upper back. We're gonna do a couple static stretches and then dive right in. So from here, we're gonna crank up the tunes, and then I'll meet you at the end with my audio again to walk you through the back workout. Here we go.
Cool breeze and a few friends. Sunset and gold sweat. Green tea and we smoking. Cool breeze and a few friends. Green tea, yeah, we smoking. And a few friends. Sunset and gold sweat. Green tea and we smoking. Cool breeze and a few friends. smoke. smoking, cool breeze and it feels right. So green tea, yeah we smoking.
Friends, I'm back with some audio cues, so meet me down on the floor with one medium to heavy weight. We're gonna get right into these back exercises. So we're starting by engaging the core. We're gonna work a basic back row in a kneeling position. So I want you to think about squeezing through the midline of the back, really squeezing through the shoulder blades as you pull that weight up and back towards the hips. I want you to go slower than you think on this move. So really allow your muscle to do the work and resist on the way down. Rather than just cranking these out quickly, we want to go slow to really create that time under tension. As you're doing this, think about your breathing and keep your core engaged.
Sunset and cold sweat, green tea, yeah we smoking, cool breeze and it feels fresh. Sunset and cold sweat, green tea, yeah we smoking, cool breeze and it feels fresh.
Good work. Okay, we're going to transition that move onto the other side. So same thing, keeping the core engaged. We're pulling that weight up and back towards the hip bones. So we're looking for roughly that 90-degree angle. We want to keep the weight out of the armpit area. So pulling back, squeezing through the midline of the back and slowly lowering that weight back down. Yes, amazing. Good work. Okay, we're going to move into move number 2. We're lying down on the floor. Feet are flat. We've got our core engaged. We're starting with that medium to heavy weight overhead. So right here, I'm going to be engaging my core, taking that space out of my low back and keeping the core engaged. From here, we're going to grab that weight with the diamond shape of your hands, and we're pulling that weight up and over the chest, nice and slow. I want you to think about the muscles right where Leo's head is, your bra strap area, as you pull the weight slowly up and over, and then lowering it back overhead with control. So everything is controlled in this moment. We never want momentum to take over. So keeping everything nice and secure, nice and tight as we squeeze up and over the chest and slowly release that weight back to the starting position. Now this is a back focused move and you may feel it in a few other areas. You may feel it in the back of your arms, you may feel it in your chest. That's okay. Those are secondary movers. We want to focus on the primary mover, which again is the lats, the back, that bra strap area pulling over the chest. As you're doing this, again, just check back in with your core. Make sure that you are still rock solid here. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna do both of those moves one more time. So if you need to grab a heavier weight or take things even slower, think about how you can challenge yourself for round 2. Again, we're just engaging the core and then keeping that back nice and flat as we pull the elbow back by engaging through the mid back. So squeezing those shoulder blades as you pull up and back towards the hip with that weight. So good. Okay, same thing on the other side. We're gonna get back into position here. So as we do hands and knees, we're gonna engage that core and pull that weight up and back towards the hips by squeezing through that mid back. Again, slow and steady wins the race on this one. Okay, moving into that second move for the last time. Lying position, engage the core, and then get yourself set up. So you're gonna reach back for that weight overhead and slow with control, pull the weight up and over the chest. Releasing back with control, slowly back overhead. We love it. We are done with the weight. So go ahead and set that to the side. Next move, we're going to start in a kneeling seated position. We're working pull downs. These are also called V to W's because you're creating a V up at the top and slowly creating a W as you pull the elbows down and behind the back. As you're doing so, I want you to think about pulling your shoulder blades down into your back pockets and squeezing those shoulder blades together like you're trying to pinch a grain of rice. Slow and controlled on the way down, and then resist as you press your arms back up overhead. All right, so So we're gonna add on to this move. Now we've got the pull down, and we're also gonna add in a side oblique crunch. So we're extending the arms up, pulling down in that W, so elbows are still coming down and behind the back, but now in between every rep, we're just adding in a little oblique crunch. So twisting that elbow to meet the same side hip.
Sunset and gold sweat, green tea, yeah, smoking, cool breeze and a few friends. Sunset and gold sweat, green tea, yeah, smoking, cool breeze and a few friends.
Final series here before we get into the mobility cool down. We're working a Superman. So chin's tucked under, okay? We're gonna lift the upper body and the lower body at the exact same time. Pulse for 2 or 3 before you lower everything back down. Notice that my gaze stays straight down towards the floor. That's where we want it to be for the entire movement. So lift, pulse, lower. Finisher move on this one. We're lifting up in Superman and then adding in that oblique rotation, just like the move that we just completed. So we're lifting all the way up in Superman, chin stays tucked under, gaze is straight down. We're adding in that twist as we lift, alternating between sides, lowering all the way down in between that oblique crunch. So crunch, back to center, lower, lift, crunch, back to center, lower. Yes, so good. Okay, let's get into a mobility cool down before I send you on your way. So we're starting with this trunk rotation, all fours position, hand is coming behind the head. We're peeling that elbow up towards the ceiling, creating space in those collarbones, and again, just twisting through the trunk, AKA trunk rotation. So really working to activate the back again here while we're slowly releasing down as the elbow comes down towards the floor. That same arm that's behind the head is now going to come underneath, and you're just going to relax and breathe into this here. There should be a nice release through your back, your shoulder, and your low back as well. Slowly coming out of that, we're going to repeat that on the other side. So now same thing, hands and knees, hand comes behind the head, and we're peeling the elbow up towards the ceiling, creating space in those shoulder blades, and then slowly bringing that elbow back into alignment with the other elbow. So getting that solid trunk rotation nice and slow. That arm extends out and then all the way underneath. You can drop down for a deep release. Stretch to send us on our way. We're going to hit a child's pose. So toes together, knees are wide. Send your chest down towards the floor. Extend your arms out in front of you. Reach your fingertips nice and long and relax. Breathe. Take a moment for yourself here. You did it. We did it. I'm proud of you. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Whether you started or ended your day or this was a nap time lunch break, I appreciate you pressing play. Don't forget to subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.